Still waiting on gasket. So in the meantime, I sewed that deck online and I'm gonna wrap it up. Hey guys, it's Lee. Got a little short video on this valve cover. See, that's a new gasket on it. In a previous video, I fixed this. I put a new gasket on it, and that's off of Kohler Courage. I'm gonna show it to you. But man, I don't know if this is warped. It didn't look warped. But anyway, it's not working out. So after doing a little more research online, I probably should have used just the RVT sealant, but I didn't. Then, so I should just go down there and buy me some and call it a day, but I wanted to figure out what the fix was beside that. So I ordered one of the plastic covers. So let me show you this. Kohler Courage, okay, 26 horse. Right there's my culprit, and I keep on getting drops of oil down here. It's coming from here, it's gotta be coming from here. Here's the other side, which is good. I'm not even messing with that. But, so here in a minute, today coming in the mail is the plastic one with the little O-ring. I'll show it to you. I'm gonna put it on there and see what it does. I know I should have got the RVT sealant and put all around there, but I don't know what I was thinking. I used to have some. I've used it before successfully, and I ran out, and I just thought it was easy just to order a gasket. I thought that would be better. But after reading online, people say don't use these gaskets. I don't even know why they make them. But anyway, we're going to get to the bottom of this. So if you have a Kohler Courage with a leaky valve cover gasket, hopefully this plastic thing will fix it, or RVT sealant. So anyway, I will come back when it comes in the mail. Okay guys, it's next day, November, raining, which we needed the rain, so I'm happy with it. I got a tin roof on here, so it's gonna be loud, but I got the valve cover, so let me show it to you. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel. This is the old one that did not work, and this is what I read online they said to upgrade to. So it's got the, I already put it in there, it's a little gasket right there. And this had that paper gasket. This is the other one I didn't ever use. So this is bad. This didn't work. Now we're going to find out if this works. Now this is, see, I thought it was going to be the hard plastic. And it's kind of metal. So anyway. But it's, I'm gonna put it on there. It came with its own set of bolts, and right there are the two. So which one will this stop it? I mean, if this don't stop it, I'm gonna send it back, and I'm gonna get RVT sealant. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but you know, the sealant put on here. That's really what I should have done in the first place. I know it. I don't know why I didn't do it. But anyway, let's put it on there, and I'm gonna run it for, you know, 10, 15 minutes anyway. I'm gonna open those doors and poke the front end out front so I don't die, and see if that holds it. Okay, so I got it on there. So right there is the new black one. That's the one obviously that was leaking. That's the old silver one. I'm not having any trouble with that, so I'm not even touching it. But I got it snugged down good. Now I've already off camera, I ran this, you know, I pulled it outside over here under the shed. It's raining if you can't tell, but it's slowed down now. But anyway, I ran it for probably 10 minutes. So so obviously there's oil back in the valve cover, but I cleaned that all up. We'll give it some time. I mean, you know, I think the sun's gonna poke out this afternoon, so I'll probably get it out and drive it around for a while and get it good and heated up. And then, you know, of course the big test is parking it overnight after running it. So we'll just see this new black cover works. Valve cover, well, put the hood on. I got out there and mowed around with it, and it looks good. I mean, I'm gonna give it overnight before I convinced otherwise, but I heard a little squeak under the deck that I didn't really think ought to be there. And so that nut was off the pulley that was there. There's the nut, I mean the screw, and you know, I got all that. It was off. Myself, why in the world would that nut be off? That's crazy. But this is what I found. So the nut came off. It was just sitting there. Thank goodness I didn't lose it. But this is what I found. This is the pulley that was on there. It was just sitting there. The nut had already fallen off on the deck, and heck, I don't know where it is now. It's sitting around here somewhere. But anyway, this is still hot. But anyway, it's just froze up. I mean, it's hot, too hot for me to touch. But I looked in my drawer of parts, and this is what I had. So this one, nice smooth pulley. If it wasn't, I'd have thrown it away. You know, when I finish, I'll throw that one away. That's why I like sticking to a certain brand, usually. When I buy mowers, you'll see most of them are the Sears Craftsman, because I got a lot of parts for them, just like that pulley. And that pulley probably fits on other mowers, you know, Cub Cadets and John Deere's and stuff like that, but I know it fits on here. And I got a bunch of, well, you can't see it right now, but I got a bunch of pulleys hanging from my roof rafters, and I do it for that reason. And so anyway, I'm gonna stick that pulley on there, but I just heard a little chirp and the belt wasn't hurt. I mean, it must have just happened. But anyway, I thought that was a good save. So I'll stick this on there and make sure it runs right. But did I say the oil leak was fixed? That's what this video is about. So the oil leak, I believe that valve cover is what fixes it. So the new black valve covers, if you have this Kohler Courage, that's what you want. Or the sealant. And so the black, so stay away from the metal ones, the little silver cheap metal ones. All right, I'm gonna put this pulley on. All right, so I think I got everything put back together. That pulley worked out great. I had to get a new bolt because that one was kind of stripped out. Let's see, can you see it right there? I went and got that at Ace Hardware, and new nut. That's the new pulley I had hanging on my wall. But before, that thing was crooked. I mean, the nut was off and it was seized up. That's an afterthought on this video, but anyway, this has been running a lot, and I think we finally got the right valve cover. So this is what you want when you have that other kind, and I'll show it to you on the other side. If you got that, I mean, heck, if it's working, keep it. But if you go to replace, if you get a leak on one of those, you're gonna have to buy the kind like I showed you earlier. This one has that little rubber seal going around it, and that's tight as a drum. So that works perfect. I think I'm gonna end this video. That's a good machine right there right now. I mean, it's yard's wet, but I'll get out there and mow around with it. Make sure that pulley's good for, 10, 15 minutes. And I'm gonna let that sit overnight, but I know it's not gonna leak oil. If it does, I'll come back and tell you, but otherwise, I'm gonna conclude this video, but I won't post it till tomorrow to make sure that don't leak. So anyway, that's it. Valve cover, then an emergency pulley swap. What I have done. All right, man, if you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel. I do this stuff all the time. I'm not a mechanic, but I like this stuff. So I just try to figure it out. All right, I'm out.